I had a hobby too. Mine happened to be guns and ballistics, and I studied guns and ballistics as much as I could, and I wrote an article about high velocity.
So out of all my years working at Weatherby, the last 5 have been some of the most exciting. Working with Adam, with him running the company.
And to think that I get the opportunity of carrying on my grandfather's legacy 75 years later here in Sheridan, Wyoming, I mean, it really is a dream come true.
Oh, I'm home. Thank God I'm home.
On Our Mark, the Weatherby Podcast.
Welcome back to On Our Mark, the Weatherby Podcast. We're going to have a fun one today. We're going to talk about 2023, a year in review.
Is that because we're in 2024?
It's like the first business day of 2024.
That's crazy.
And then we're going to talk about 2024. So we got Adam and Tyler today. Hey, guys.
Well, hey, Luke.
Hey, you're not Brenda Weatherby.
I know, but we share an office, so I grabbed her Yeti mug.
Very nice.
So 2023, looking backwards first, was a pretty big year. Like, we had a lot of product launches.
Yeah. It's almost an understatement when it comes to like the history of the company and stuff. And we had the most product launches I think we've had in a single calendar year, or at least close to the most.
You think you got the list?
I do have a list, but Adam said he can remember every product launch for the entire year, and he didn't need a list.
I think you should say the list, Tyler.
I can do the list. Where's my list?
You don't trust me?
No,
Let's go.
okay, go. I
Let's
just didn't want to
say
put you
the
on the
ones that
spot.
are most memorable for us.
Okay,
How about that?
all right.
Yeah, and then I'll fill in where needed.
Or not memorable. We'll just start. Let's just shotgun it around.
Okay.
What comes to mind? I'm going to say one that's maybe not, the highest volume, all these things, but the 18i Deluxe Limited, or was it Limited?
Limited.
Okay,
Limited.
18i Limited shotgun with, just high-end engraving on it, the super high-end wood. We hadn't come out with something in a while that kind of hit that chord. And I was just stoked with that launch, the photographs, the video, just everything that represents.
It was
Obviously,
hot.
it's a great functioning product, but yeah.
I really liked
hot.
the launch video on that one because Ed came out and hunted with us that day, so that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is awesome. 12 and 20.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Luke,
they look great.
shout out one.
Model 307.
I knew you were going to say that.
You did.
That's a big one. Legos, right?
Yeah, I mean, that first action and at the time 51
Yeah.
years.
Over 50 years. Yeah.
Over 50 years. Like, that's significant. Even though, I mean, is it the most innovative brand new action on the planet? No, but it was like revolutionary for how Weatherby's business had been, and the way that it is more open source. I think it's really got a lot of refinements to the 700 platform, and the team that did it, having done it all here, it's just really fun. I love that one.
Made in the U.S. at the price point, features that's on it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one
Yeah.
for sure. I'm going to go. My sleeper here is going to be Vanguard Talon because of the value. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
It's you get the quality of a Vanguard, and then you just get that carbon fiber stock. Cuts
The Peak
little-
44.
Yeah, Peak 44.
Yeah.
Cuts a pound out. Spiral fluted. Pretty cool little price point gun.
Orion side-by-side.
That's what I was going to say.
Nope, it's too late.
That one's
Orion
good too.
side-by-side, now available in 410 gauge. Super fun. So actually, it was kind of closing pheasant this weekend. Took out the 20 side-by-side, and
Yep.
me and Wrangler kind of finished off the season together, and it was fun. But that's fun to have. There's something about it, and you pick it up. It's fun, and so we got a side-by-side back in our line. First time in a lot of years since we've had that.
Full disclosure, I resisted in my mind shooting a side-by-side just because I struggled mentally with like the sight being in the middle, and it's not really any different than over-under, but it just like I struggled with like that it made sense in my head, which I know is kind of funny. But now that I've played with one, I love it.
I shoot it well.
I think I shoot it better than the over-under.
It's funny.
It's just it just points really well with that
Yeah.
straight English stock. I just
It
feel
does.
like as soon as it hits my face, everything's in line.
Yeah, I thought for the longest time, because I'm used to semi-autos and over-unders, that like just having more receiver and more barrel in my sight picture would be distracting. But with that like swamped style rib where there's like a valley looking down between the two barrels, and then that's where your bead is, I actually prefer it now.
It just like pulls your eyes.
It does.
Right to where
Yeah.
it needs to be. I
Yeah.
like it.
So, Orion side by side. Okay. Non-Weatherby cartridges.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a big expansion for the,
We
for
did
the brand.
the three.
So controversial.
Yeah, I know. 3 PRCs, the 28 Nosler and 280 Ackley. Like
And
Pretty-
three
pretty
different
cool.
bullets. I think some in Berger, some in Hammer, some in Swift Scirocco.
so,
But
having those offerings is unique, and yeah.
So here's the two controversial things, right? So let's
Let's
talk
talk
just
about
address
it. Let's
this.
just go there.
One, why in the world did you do that when we just want all the other ammo? So you took up all our production, so we can't get that. Luke, could you answer that? It's just I've been waiting for the other stuff, and then that.
So yeah, just because we're back ordered on some things doesn't mean that we're doing nothing. It means usually that we
Wait,
can't
what?
get a thing. So brass has been hard to come by. So probably one of the things you're referring to for a while was 7mm Weatherby. Then we fixed that. And then that became 270.
Right.
Also, fix
But that brass had still been on order for, say, 2 to 3 years coming out
Correct.
with this. So it
Correct.
didn't, it's not labor, it's not our production line, it's not anything else. So it did not affect that in any way, shape, or form. Is that what you're telling me, Luke?
Yeah, in fact, the whole
Okay.
thought process behind the non-Weatherby ammo was, I think you were saying, hey, we've got these machines. We paid a lot of money for it. Let's keep them busy. What can we get? And so we went out looking for what we could get.
That sounds
Already-
like a smart decision.
Already had the Weatherby stuff on order.
So you say controversy, but I'm the marketing manager, so I read a lot of comments. And,
Yes.
and there is a ton of positive.
Yes.
If you go
There
back
were.
and look, way
Yes.
more positive than
No, but here's
controversy.
I'm going to go controversy number 2 just to keep this podcast as negative as possible. So Weatherby's not about speed anymore. They're not about new cartridge development. They're not about the fastest. They're not about belted magnums. They're just into the new trendy stuff. I can't believe it.
Right? Yep, we quit
What
that.
do you say, Luke?
We quit that altogether.
No,
you
we
know?
love slow now.
No, we're doing both, right? So we had a lot of feedback from our customers, our business to business customers. So the people that we ship guns to in like large quantities, they're like, hey, there's an ammo shortage out there still. And like I said before, we had the ability to plug some of those holes. And we went about it different. Like the PRCs, there's not a lot of premium projectile offerings in the PRC family. And now we've got 3 really nice offerings in 657 and 300. So I think we're not trying to go at price point, but we're giving people some really good hunting options. Like, again, we're still a hunting company. That's our focus on these new non-Weatherby cartridges. That's not like, that's why we're not doing need more. Ooh, that was controversial.
Yeah, I was gonna say you let the guys in the basement do what they do well, and that's load development. So it really is bringing a little bit of Weatherby into a non-Weatherby cartridge.
Sure. We already have premium brass. We already
Yeah.
got the loading equipment, the real tight tolerances. So why not open it up to that? It just is not replacing
No.
the Weatherby mag. So it sounds like a great idea to me.
It's in addition to.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Winning. Tyler?
I'm just gonna tease Adam real quick. He picked 2 shotguns as his favorite products. I'm gonna go with another rifle here, and
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'm gonna go Mark V High Country.
I was going to do that one.
That one is like one of my favorites. It just is a good blend. The Peak 44 stock stuff, bringing that a Bastion and a little
Yeah.
bit lighter barrel than what the Apex was. I really like that setup. So it's not too heavy. Yeah, I really like the vertical grip stock on that. So that's fits me a little better than the Sporter stock.
Was the Apex this year or was it 22?
was.
It
It
was.
was this
Oh,
year.
was.
slid
Yeah.
one in. Mark V Apex.
Apex.
So
Yeah.
really similar to the High Country, but with the heavier contour barrel, 2-tone Cerakote. It's got that, is it FDE in black? Or which kind? I get all the browns mixed up all the
It's
time.
tan and black.
Yeah.
It's tan and black.
Yeah.
The 2-tone Cerakote. Our Cerakote department hates us for it because it takes about 10 times longer to do it because there's a lot of handwork to get the color inside
looks
those
so good,
flutes.
though.
But it's hot.
It's really hot.
It's hot. And yeah, it's fun. I've hunted with it a couple times now. We took it up to Alaska in a 240, which was fun. Took it on a mule deer hunt in a 6.5 300. So it's been a fun gun. I think traditionally that number 3 fluted barrel was exclusive to the AccuMark, people feel like. So to come out with it in the carbon fiber Peak 44 Bastion stock is a pretty cool offering. Lightens up the AccuMark considerably and gives it a different feel.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just realized that I was about to say a product that doesn't exist yet.
Well, yeah, let's keep that
Oh
one.
my gosh.
So now I'm drawing a blank because I'm panicking. Like, oh shoot.
We're starting to get down to
Yeah. Help me out, Tyler, because
there's a couple of Vanguards on the board still.
that's the one that I was about to say.
There's
the
actually
wrong thing
3
of.
Vanguards left.
All right, just say them.
All right, we got Vanguard Compact. We kind of redid
Oh,
that
the Compact Hunter.
Oh, with the orange.
Yeah.
one. Orange
Okay.
Yep.
brake. We hadn't had a brake
Yep.
included on that one. That one's pretty cool. Then we have Vanguard Outfitter, which I took a mule deer with. That was a fun content shoot with that one. And then the last one is the Talus, kind of a revitalization of
Thank you.
one that used to be an exclusive. So
Wow. Okay, I think I got another one. Didn't we introduce this year some loads in this Sierra tipped Game King?
We did.
we did.
I was
yeah.
going to
See?
say that.
Yeah.
That one was kind of just a little one under there, but
Yeah.
kind of cool. We've been expanding the brands we've been working with in premium bullets and been having some really good luck accuracy wise with the Game Kings. And so I believe I know is it just 300 right now, or which ones do we have?
Just 300
Yeah.
in the 180 tip.
at this point. Mhm.
yeah.
But we've been having great results. So
and I know we have a couple that are
check
pretty
back
darn
for more.
close.
We do.
So,
yeah.
We launched quite a few new hammer bullet SKUs, 124 65 RPM, the 7mm that I just blanked on what the bullet weight on that one is, but a
It's a
number.
139.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yep.
I love the hammer bullets. I love the least that they're always like an odd
It's because they're
Yeah,
custom.
grain
They're
rate.
custom,
They are
yeah.
custom, but it
Yeah.
makes it harder to
Breaking
remember.
the mainstream norms.
When you got 70 some odd ammo SKUs in your head, you're like, wait, what was that one?
I think was 195 hammer on the 300 Weatherby. That was new this year too, right?
Yeah.
I think that's been like
It may have been new this year, but we've
'Cause
been
we have a
using it for
170
We've been using it a
couple
lot.
years.
We have a 172 and a 195. The 195 hammer and the 300. That's what I shot my elk with this year. It's
I seen that thing wall
It's
up to a moose that I saw as well.
yeah, it's a performer.
Yeah, I've seen it do a lot of work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, you
I
mule
shot an
deer.
elk. I shot an elk
That
with it.
one
Yeah.
rifle shot Kodiak blacktail, elk,
My elk.
and Luke's mule deer. All the same
Yeah.
rifle.
Oh, that same exact one.
Same gun.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
way.
It went all over the place.
Hashtag prototype. It
Right?
was like the first one.
It was.
Wasn't it the first Mark V High Country?
It was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big
Huh.
fan of the high country.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Are we
Do we have anything else, Tyler?
I think that's probably about it for major. There could be a few bold SKUs in there that we're missing, but I'm pretty positive that's
Okay.
So that was at least 10.
It's a lot.
What about this year?
Ooh.
You gotta be careful.
I won't be.
Gotta be careful.
There's a product that we're coming out with. I'm real excited about. Been all
Just
over.
one?
Well, there's one in particular that
I know which one.
It's
you're
been all
most
over the place.
excited
It's
about.
been in Alaska. It's been in Canada. It's been in the South.
Hold on, don't
Okay.
spoil.
I won't
Whoa.
spoil. That's all I got. That's all I got.
That didn't give too much away.
Hmm.
I'm excited about that one. I'm excited about the other one.
Wait, you're telling everybody nothing at this point.
At this point, we're
Well,
talking about
not only am
nothing.
I excited about those two one things, I'm excited about the third one thing.
Yeah.
Before we move to 2024, what do you want to talk about? 2023 hunts, because us three in particular, we were all over the place this year.
Let's do talk about that because
2023,
I-
you told me you wanted to.
I was about to say because I made like a vow, not a vow. That's a strong word.
Whoa.
Yeah, I kind of made a commitment. I tried to do less traveling. Back to back.
How'd that work out for you, though?
It didn't.
Uh-huh.
It was opposite. Yeah. No, I did. I tried to do a little less traveling. It sounds like first world problems, but I've got young kids and was trying to be home a little more. One thing led to another. I'm not upset. They're all great. Still married. Everything's good.
And you guys had some really fun hunts together as a
Had some
family.
great family hunts. Absolutely. So
what was your
I'm
most
not
memorable
complaining.
hunt this year, Luke?
The trip with you to the Yukon. I love
That was
that.
good. That was outstanding.
Yeah. And that one was crazy because what do we have? 9 days notice?
Yeah. To go to the Yukon for
Like,
9
was
days.
it a full 2 weeks? I don't
No,
think
it was like
was.
9 or 10 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though I wasn't pulling the trigger on that hunt, just running a camera and being there. And that was a hunt that wasn't planned. And our camera guy couldn't go. And I was one of the few that was available and capable. And so, yeah, it was really fun to go and run a camera there and experience, like, that was my first sheep hunt.
Yeah. Which we're
Cool.
going to have a film with that at the upcoming Wild
Sheep
Sheep
show.
Show.
Yeah.
Am I allowed
Yeah.
to say that? Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Yes.
say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
that's
I think it's already on their schedule.
Yeah. It's called The Pursuit. It's gonna
Mhm.
air up there, combining a couple hunts from this year. So
Yeah,
it's gonna
even
be cool.
though it's not
gonna
done
be in
yet,
Reno.
we're going to show it.
Oh yeah, there, a little look behind the curtain.
We have
We're
a
still
meeting.
working.
We have a meeting after this podcast actually on that film.
Yes, we do.
We do.
So-
It's gonna be
Uh-huh.
good though.
What was
Yeah.
your favorite hunt, Tyler?
Definitely Kodiak. I mean,
Kodiak.
they're just
Really?
the blast and blast and blast, and then Adam and I caught fish until
some
our arms
cast.
got tired.
No, we weren't. We were working.
Yeah. So no, Kodiak was incredible. It's what is the John Muir thing? Don't go to Alaska as a young man because they will
Yeah.
never be fulfilled again.
It's true.
It was pretty amazing. Kodiak in general, just the blacktail hunting with rifles, sea duck hunting with shotguns, doing all kinds of things. The fishing was fun. Killed a small game with the 410. Killed a hare there too, which was fun. So that thing was pretty tasty. I already tried it. So
Nice.
yeah, so that was definitely my favorite hunt.
That's cool. Adam? Well, maybe
Well,
it took
just a
yours.
few standouts. Not necessarily. So I shot my first wolf
Yeah.
of my life.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to watch the footage of how excited you were.
I actually saw it.
after
It
that.
was really embarrassing. It usually is because I'm pretty intense.
It's the most excited. We've spent a lot of time together in the last almost 6 years, and that's the most excited by a long measure that I've
Yeah.
ever seen you be.
So smoked a wolf, and it was a beautiful adult male and black gray wolf. I was
Awesome.
just so excited on that sheep hunt. So that was exciting. I shot my third North American wild sheep, a Fannin, which can count as your stone sheep on that. So 3 down, so I'm 1 more for 4. So that was pretty excited about that. And then I shot the largest bull elk that I've ever shot. Shot a lot of bull elk. And
I was there too.
a lot in the 300-ish realm, and eclipsed the 350 mark on public land at 12,000 feet. And it was a 300 Weatherby with the 195 hammer, and so that was a super fun hunt to be able to do as well. So those were a few of the standouts. I don't know.
I got to
trying to
do a
think.
hunt with Callahan from Meat Eater, for Meat Eater. It'll be on the Cow in the Field. Got to do a mule deer hunt in Oklahoma. That was super cool, and that was kind of like a combo with Meat Eater, Weatherby, and Mule Deer Foundation, who I'm on the board of, and just that whole experience of looping in the Mule Deer Foundation side, where no one really knows how many elk. I was just looking at a picture of an elk. How many mule deer there are in the Panhandle? They don't know if they're if the fawns are dropped there or if that happens in Texas or Colorado. So they're about to embark on a study, and this is like a kickoff for the awareness of that study, and they're going to show that video
That's
at Western Hunt Expo. So
oh wow,
Yeah.
that's a cool turnaround time too. Like that's pretty.
yeah,
We actually wanted to think this fall. It seems like it was just films. Like
A lot of
every day they're
content.
like, "Hey, you should post on social media about the film tomorrow." I'm like, "What about the film yesterday?" They're like, "Yep, that one too." So we actually did, because we launched this fall Dana's Bison film,
yeah.
3-part mule deer series.
Yep.
Got the sheep one coming up. We just had the gritty.
We did some gritty ones together.
Yeah, from Kodiak with Brian Call.
We did a banding shotgun focused one
Yeah.
with Delta Waterfowl and Jack Miner,
Yeah.
which was a cool
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
We did your Ibex.
I was
film.
about to say we did the Ibex
yeah.
hunt, which wasn't a hunt from this year, but
Yeah.
from 2 years ago. And yeah, and actually Tyler kind of organized it. But here in Sheridan, we did that film.
Yeah, we
premiere
did. We did
day.
our first live viewing. We probably had 100 or so people there come and get to see that. It was fun.
awesome. It was super fun.
Yeah, we got to just share drinks and just community with with the Sheridan folks, which was awesome. That was our
Yeah.
first time doing that. We're definitely gonna do that again.
That was super cool. So yeah, we got no shortage of content from all these hunts that we're talking about. I'm trying to think if we left anything out. That there was a lot of waterfowl. We had a couple. We had with Mario from Final Approach. We had an amazing day. You guys had some other days, but I was with you for one. An amazing day on the I almost said it on a river in Montana.
At a place that DJ, can you please bleep that out? Thank you. Yeah, we had a couple of good days waterfowl hunting.
Yeah.
I mean, the sea duck hunting stuff that's going to come out with me and
Yeah.
Adam. That was
You like
so
that
much
more
fun.
than you thought, Adam.
That was really fun. What was my quote on sea
Your
duck?
quote was, "This isn't duck hunting. This is fun."
It's true. It's
yeah, if
true.
you don't already know, Adam is a big hunter, especially when it comes to rifles and upland game birds. But like duck hunting's maybe not your favorite thing to do. In the like whole
Nope.
thing of hunting.
It is. It's true.
Yep.
It's true. Like some mornings, I'd rather be in bed.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's okay.
Yeah.
But there was an aspect to the Kodiak
The
thing that,
sea
like,
duck hunting, though?
we were glassing
like
these we were-
snow-capped mountains
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
glassing out like, yep, that's a mature one there.
Yeah.
We'll take that. I'm like, this is like,
Yeah, like
This
big
is-
game hunting for ducks.
it was
Yeah.
awesome.
It was
Yeah.
awesome. Nolan, who was
Yeah.
our guide on that, it took a really cool conservation approach too. We weren't going to shoot anything immature, no hens, no nothing. So
Yeah.
it was fun. We got to
That's super
share a
cool.
lot of time on the boat and on shore, and it was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. But
So we have the very vague and ambiguous couple of new products that we're talking about. I think the main thing for 24 is that we're not done. 23 was
No.
it goes way even further back. So I joined in 18. We're in the middle of moving the business from California to Wyoming. In the fall of 19, like right after we did our grand opening in Sheridan, we had the original backcountry, totally revamped the whole Mark V line, revamped a lot of stuff in Vanguard. And people were like, how'd y'all do that in the midst of the move? We're like, I don't know, we just did. And it's kind of been the same. Like every year since then, we haven't slowed down, and at least in the foreseeable future, we got enough in the pipeline that we're still not slowing down in 24.
yeah. No, we got a lot of new product launches, which will be fun. If you're out on the show circuit at all, Tyler, let them know about all the shows we're going to be at, because you can see some of this new product. If you haven't been able to see it, you can come by the Weatherby booth with a lot of conservation partners we support.
So kicking it off, I think it's the week of December 9th. We're going to Dallas Safari Club in Dallas, Texas.
January 9th.
Or January, yeah, sorry.
Yes.
January 9th.
It's January.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So this is going to come out.
Happy New Year,
It's going to
Tyler.
be 1 week from when this podcast launches. So we'll be at Dallas Safari Club. We're big supporters of those guys. Then we head to Sheep Show in Reno the following week. We will not be at SHOT. We'll be going to SCI, which I think that is a March 31st start.
Yep.
In Nashville, Tennessee.
No, not March 31st.
Why am I
No,
bad with my dates?
you're
January 31st.
There you go. Yep.
SCI,
Yep.
and then after SCI, we do a Western Hunt,
Yep.
which is February 15th. It's right
Ish, yeah.
after
Yep.
In
right
Salt
there.
Lake City.
Yep, Salt
in
Lake
there.
City, and then we have one more Pheasant Fest in South Dakota, which is a March 1st start.
Sioux Falls, I think.
What did I just say?
No, you said South Dakota.
Yeah, South Dakota, Sioux Falls.
Uh-huh.
Know South Dakota really well after traveling. Yeah, so those are our main
And NRA as well.
NRA.
Mhm.
Yep, in
Yep.
April.
It's always
Dallas.
later, so you kind of always leave it
Yeah.
off. But it's where's it at this year?
Dallas.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Dallas in April. So yeah, so if you want to see some of our new stuff, you can hop by
And we've got
those places. So
haven't even seen it fully yet, other than renderings. We got a brand new trade show booth
We
for
do.
this year. So
Yeah, it's gonna be
excited about
exciting.
that. Come by, see that.
and we got some exciting hunts lined up this year too, and we'll have a camera rolling around. So I'll
Where are you
be,
going?
I'll
What
be
do you
in
know of?
Africa and New Zealand in the first half of this year. So that's going to be super fun.
Nice.
Yeah. So
pretty good.
not even thinking about the fall yet, because if you just go to the southern hemisphere, fall can come quicker.
Yeah, there's you
So
can do
they
two-
have
two falls.
airplanes. So so that'll be really fun. Testing out some new product, and the Africa thing's gonna be real unique. There's a kind of a ministry there that we're supporting, and some things we're gonna chat about more in the future, and do a film to help kind of launch it,
Yep.
where it's a hunting yet really helping out people over there too, and kind of a neat endeavor we're gonna be doing. So that's gonna be coming up, which will be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and some stuff starting to line up for the fall. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. We're both doing some elk hunting. It looks like in Idaho. And
Yep, we both got the tags.
do we
so,
know like
It's
is that done, or is that in the draw? I
no,
can't
we're
remember.
good.
Yeah, we're
both
good.
Of, both
Yeah,
of
we're
ours,
good.
we
That's
both
right.
have tags. So
I got some emails today about
yeah,
like,
we did the whole
time to put
like,
in for some states. I was like, oh yeah.
yeah. So we're totally dialed on that on our season there. So
And not that everybody cares, but we updated our ERP system in 2023.
Yeah, that's a big step
So-
for us.
People are like, "What's an ERP?"
Yeah, what's an ERP? Our enterprise resource planning software. We upgraded, and some parts were great, some parts were less great. At the end of the day, it got done, and
So thank you for your patience if
Yes.
it affected you in any way on getting a delivery. But 2024 is new. We got that behind us, and so I think we'll be better for it as an organization.
It's setting us
Yeah.
up more for the future to
Yeah.
continue to grow. So yeah, having that in the rearview mirror is a good thing.
Yeah.
What else? Is there anything else for? I mean, the guns that we really can't talk about, like, or what I want to talk about, but we can't.
Oh yeah. There's nothing like right off the top of my head that is like
Yeah.
we should talk about that. There's a few things that we could
Okay.
flirt
Well,
with.
we'll do some podcasts later. I bet throughout the year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening to this one. If like Adam and Tyler said, if you are in Dallas or Salt Lake City or Nashville or anywhere near there or Reno, is that that's the geography of the shows.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm. Yep.
Come and see us. Not just us, but those are just fun shows to support the industry, to support conservation, and what we talked about a couple weeks ago. And it's controversial. They got mad at me that I said this, but it's some of your best odds for winning a hunt are at those shows.
Oh yeah. There's some really good
Oh,
odds.
great! Now
I
everybody's
know.
going to come, and then I'm not going to win.
Yeah. Well,
And some of those banquet nights. There's some sleeper picks. In
Careful.
Some of those.
don't give
Okay,
away our
last-
secrets.
That was the last tip.
Pro tip.
Pro tip. Yep. It's good odds. The raffles and the auctions can be really good. So, yeah, make sure you come and see us there and say hi.
Sounds good. 2024, here we come.
Let's do it.